The weekly program of Rotary International District 3291. Rotary Newsline, your window to the Rotary world, is about to start.
8 billion people in the world. 1.2 million Rotarians for them. 100 years of service to mankind. Welcome to the new century.
There comes a time when you need to spare a thought, when you need to care, when you need to feel the pain and need to breathe a prayer. There comes a time when you need to open gates, when you need to take a step, when you need to say the words and you need to vow to share. There comes a time when you need to build a bridge, when you need to face a storm, when you need to forge ahead and need to stand strong against the echoes of the rain. You hear the cries of a brother in pain. You know it's time to hold a hand. Let him know there's a friend. Rotary is your friend.
Rotary Newsline, your window to the Rotary world. Rotary events, Rotary happenings, Rotary icons at their best. Brought to you by the Rotary District 3291. Rotary Newsline, your window to the Rotary world.
Rotary Newsline, Rotary Newsline.
Water is life, goes the very common expression, an expression, by the way, that you find in languages all over the world. And it makes sense. When people don't have water, they die. And when they don't have safe drinking water, they get sick, they watch their children die. And when they don't have enough water, they can't grow crops. They go hungry, you get famine, or their livestock die.
88% of the people in rural Ethiopia don't have access to safe water. And the situation in Kenya, rural Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda is equally bad.
Part of India, almost 40% is water stressed in India because the management is not there. The water is there, but there's absolutely no water management.
Women are having to walk between 6 and 12 kilometers a day. And when I say women, I'm including girls, 13, 14-year-old girls, or even younger, who should be in school, should be learning.
What Rotary does, whether it's Polio Plus or many other activities, is it's working where the people are living, and it's finding practical technologies that can make a difference. And so for water, it's drinking water, water for farming, water for livestock. It's water for the livelihoods of the community, and Rotary can play a huge role in this.
By the year 2015, we want to reduce by 50% the number of people without access to safe water. That's the Millennium Goal, and which we in Rotary are buying into.
So this is a big challenge.
Our project in the Dominican Republic is almost entirely biosand filters because in almost all of the areas we visit, they have access to water, even sometimes a water tap at the house, but the water is polluted and the children are sick. And it's amazing the amount of improvement in health when you install a point-of-use sand filter in each home.
Getting a community buy-in is absolutely critical. In fact, we've put together a set of criteria which we hope the local Rotary Club will adopt. The first is, it should be needs-driven. We don't want it to be driven by some new technology which is inflicted on them. Let's find what the need is in the community. Furthermore, because we're part of the community and have access to volunteers, we can carry out projects for a fraction of the cost.
Rotary clubs around the world can do a couple of things. Number one, they can educate the people living in their communities, in their developed communities, of the water crisis. They can partner with Rotary clubs in developing countries. They can go and visit that country. They can recognize the problem by seeing it firsthand.
Making water everyone's business. If we create that kind of motto, then I think that will be the biggest kind of gift to the mankind we Rotarians can give.
It was a joy to see the smile on these people's faces as a result of water.
I think Rotarians can be part of a rethinking of development models and established patterns of doing things. As we look at water resources management across the world and meeting the Millennium Development Goals on water supply and sanitation, what we're offering with the models on rainwater harvesting is a low-cost, high-impact, highly effective and replicable approach to dealing with water resource management today.
Rotary Newsline. Rotary Newsline.
The Multi-District RCC Conference 2012, which was held on 3rd and 4th March at Salt Lake Stadium, more than served its stated purpose and was praised by the participants and guests present. The conference had 315 registrations of RCC members, including 67 from RI District 3240, besides 36 Rotarians and several other invited dignitaries, resource persons and guests. Inaugural session. After the formal flag hoisting, the session began with a song sung jointly by the First Lady Joya and her daughter Audrija. After the national anthem, RCC Chair Taposh Bhattacharya welcomed the participants and informed that RCC had just completed 25 years of service in District 3291 with a motto to serve mankind. The DGN, District 3240 and the DCH RCC RI District 3240 also addressed the gathering. DGU Uttam Ganguly informed that in the ensuing year, projects relating to mother and child care would be given emphasis, and also Rotary would have to remain vigilant to ensure that this country remained polio-free for another 2 years. DG Angshuman, in his address, thanked Chief Guest Maharaj Swatantranandaji for his kind presence. He informed that District 3291 had the largest number of successfully running RCCs in the world. He believed that the name of the conference, Anuprerana, would give encouragement and enthusiasm to formulate the right policies and further boost RCC activities in the region. The Acting High Commissioner of Bangladesh, Mr. Tariq Muhammad Ariful Islam, praised the activities of Rotary in serving mankind and requested Rotarians to continue the great movement. Swami Swatantranandaji Maharaj of Belur Math quoted Swami Vivekanandaji, who always stressed on the importance of service to mankind. He said that the innermost feelings of all Rotarians would help in the upliftment of India, cutting across religions, caste and creed. The felicitations of Swamiji and Mr. Ariful Islam was followed by the formal vote of thanks by DGE Uttam Ganguly. first plenary session on RCC administration and function. This session was ably moderated by PP Nirmal Rai Chaudhuri. DCC, RCC District 3240, Shubir Roy also addressed the gathering. To celebrate the 25th anniversary of RCC of the district, several past RCC district chairmen were then felicitated. Second plenary session on polio. Aptly named Ekhono Kaj Baki, this was moderated by Polio Plus NCM Siddhartho S. Bose with eminent panelists like Mr. Dilip Ghosh, Commissioner of H&FW Government of West Bengal, Dr. Deepankar Mukherjee of WHO, Dr. Soumitra Roy of UNICEF, Mr. Jayanta Basu, eminent journalist, and DPPC Raju Rajgaria, all of whom emphasized on the need of continuing to be vigilant to prevent any occurrence of fresh cases of polio during the next 2 years and beyond. In the third plenary session, Know Your Health, Health and Hygiene, various eminent authorities discussed about different common diseases. The session was moderated by PP Dr. Abhijit Ghosh and chaired by Dr. Inderjit Roy, Sheriff of Kolkata, who spoke on strokes and its primary treatment, and featured Dr. P.K. Mitro, Director IPGMER, Dr. S.P. Desharkar, eminent gastroenterologist, who discussed different types of jaundice, Dr. Gautam Bhattacharjee, cancer prevention, etc. All of them took pains to answer several queries of the RCC members. The fourth plenary session was held on animal husbandry, pisciculture and agriculture. This session was moderated by Professor Dr. Ashish Samunto, West Bengal University of Animal Husbandry and Fishery Sciences, Professor Dr. M.K. Augusti, Livestock Production and Agronomy, Dr. S. Noshkar, Senior Scientist, LMT Division, Dr. Manoj Ghosh, Director, State Agriculture Management and Training. From the large number of question and answers, it was apparent that the participants found the session very informative. On 4th March 2012, the 5th plenary session on Rotary projects was held. In this session, DG Angshuman highlighted the role and function of helping grants, specifically about EIRWT and Rotary India Humanity Foundation, and elaborated on their significance. The 6th plenary session was held on income generation, vocational training, where the importance of early detection, routine checkup, pre-cancer tests, and treatment of cervical cancer in women was discussed. PP Tapati Dattagupta and other eminent resource persons spoke on microfinance, SHGs, self-employment and vocational training, etc. 7th plenary session on role of sports on human development. The session was moderated by eminent sports journalist Mr. Manoj Chakraborty and featured eminent sports persons like Mr. Gautam Sarkar, Dronacharya Dr. Kuntal Roy, who discussed the role and importance of physical activities and sports in the development of teamwork, sportsman spirit, self-motivation and overall human development.
Rotary News Live.
কিছু স্মৃতি কিছু না মন চায় ফিরে যেতে সেই ঠিকানা পুরানো আঙিনা সেই ঠিকানা পুরানো
আপনার পরিবার আপনার পরিচয়।
The charter presentation ceremony of RCC Moidan was held on 19th February 2012. The meeting started with an opening duet song, Ananda Loke Mongola Loke. At the outset, the dignitaries present were called on the dais and flower bouquets were presented to them. Then Mr. Nirmal Daga delivered a small speech where he said Rotary was an idea, where the motto was to try to utmost to convert sorrow to happiness. He then exchanged flags with the club president Rotarian Gyan Agarwal. After this, national anthem was conducted by the First Lady Joya, where everybody joined. The club president, Rotarian Gyan, in his short speech, thanked the members of the club who worked very hard to achieve that honor. He also thanked all those present in the meeting, and then it was the turn of Hariram Garg, the club secretary, who had delivered a great speech. Then PDG Ravi Saigal had hoped that this new honor of being a 100% Paul Harris club would bring fresh air and fresh oxygen to the activities of the club.
And as we all know that for Calcutta, Maidan is the lungs, the oxygen, the air. And I'm sure this club will bring fresh air, fresh oxygen, and before even I could stand and speak anything.
After this, PDG Devashish Mitro had requested the audience and the dignitaries on the dais to give a standing ovation to all members of the club for bagging this honor. Then DG Angshuman Bandopadhyay had presented 2 flags to the club through Devashish Mitro. After this, DG also decorated all the members of the club with Rotary pin. DGN Rajani Mukherjee was then called for delivering his speech.
Thank you very much to the leadership of the club, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to be part of this great evening. Thank you so much.
After this, PDG Uttam Ganguly also spoke a few words. Then it was DG Angshuman Bandopadhyay who in his eloquent speech expressed his extreme happiness since the club Calcutta Maidan has joined the biggest united family that comprises of 34,000 Rotary clubs in the world.
Always helping others to serve humanity. Let us think about the clarion call our world president, our very own Kalyan Banerjee has given to us. Reach within to embrace humanity. These 4 words has come from within our ancient culture, civilization, and these ethos and faiths that we always believe being an Indian. And yes, worldwide, the Rotarians all over the world, they proudly say that yes, now the Indian and the Indian Rotarians are almost taking over the Rotary world. Why not? The way our world leader has introduced various innovative ideas in Rotary and spreading the message of humanity all through the world, not within the Rotary world, outside the Rotary world as well. We as a Rotarian, we always feel ourselves extremely proud. Just think, in today's world, we are having more than 700 crore people, but only 1.2 lakhs are Rotarians. When you think, you must feel proud that yes, we are specially blessed by God that they have given us the opportunity to be with this great movement, to be together to serve humanity hand in hand, being a united family world over. Today, my friends, the new members of our family who have joined Rotary, we had the privilege of putting this beautiful lapel pin to all of us. I call this lapel pin as a passport to Rotary. With this lapel pin on, you can just walk in to any of these 34,000 Rotary clubs all over the world. You don't need any invitation to do that. You can just walk into any of their club meetings, and I'm sure, friends, all of us had this experience. You will be welcomed with the same warmth and hospitality as you are being welcomed in your home club today, and you will be welcome every week. Imagine, today we are all little bit busy professional people, and it is very difficult for all of us to make friends outside our own professional vocation. Even so, as is our life today, we have even sometimes don't keep in touch with our near and dear ones, our relations and old friends also. And Rotary, my friends, gives us this opportunity to be with leaders of all profession and vocation together under one roof every week on the same day, same time, same place. And such is the addiction. Now, we are in Rotary for so many years. I'm sure you all will be gradually addicted to this.
After this, he was felicitated along with PDG Uttam Ganguly also. Then there was a beautiful cultural program where a group had a song and dance recital. This was followed by a dance program performed by special children. Then the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Mukund Sangma, had inaugurated a project Help for Helpless, where artificial limbs were distributed. Mr. Sangma, in his speech, praised the activities of Rotary throughout the world, specifically in India, and thanked all members of the Rotary family.
Every week, the Rotary Newsline team would present a quiz where 4 visuals will be shown on the screen. You just have to identify the visuals and SMS the answers to Rotary Newsline number 923914136A. The first SMS with all correct answers will be entitled to a Rotary Newsline Quiz Award at a special awards night. SMS the answers with your name details. Now let us watch today's Rotary Newsline quiz visuals. Visual 1. Visual 2. Visual 3. Visual 4.
Winner of our last quiz, Rotarian Sanjoy De, Rotary Club of Calcutta, Mega City.
Rotary News Live.
And activities of district and various other clubs.
Rotary News Live.
The Rotary International Convention 2012 will be held at Bangkok from 6th to 9th May 2012. The registration form may be downloaded from the website www.rotary.org. Repeat, www.rotary.org. Filled up and sent to RI South Asia Office, New Delhi. For news and updates, please visit our district website www.rotary3291.org. You may also visit our Facebook page from our district website. All our archive videos of Rotary Newsline can be accessed from our district homepage through YouTube.
To showcase your club's projects or events, kindly intimate our Rotary Newsline Chairman, Rotarian Deep Kumar Mitra of Rotary Club of Calcutta, Chanak City at 92391 41368 to send the Rotary Newsline camera team, or send your DVDs and stills in soft copy form with detailed report to the District Governor's Office or to Rotarian Deep Kumar Mitra at mdevkumar@yahoo.com.
There comes a time when you need to spare a thought, when you need to care, when you need to feel the pain and need to breathe a prayer. There comes a time when you need to open gates, when you need to take a step, when you need to say the words and you need to vow to share.
Rotary